Okay, so we still in their possession. This Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. It say, whose possessors slay them. So
we talking about that right there. Back in the day, told us what's going on right now in modern day history.
Yes. First of all,
police is going to be gunning us down.
I'm gonna prove that. I'm gonna show it to you. The Bible is a book of prophecy. The Old Testament is talking about right now today. This our history book. This letters. The Bible is all letters. All them books, we say them letters that was written to the children of Israel. I'm gonna prove that. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So they slay you, they gun you down in the street, kill you, hang you, whatever. And then when they go to court in front of everybody, they be like, oh, not guilty. That's us. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. And our own shepherds, like our own like leaders in the community, the preacher, the church, they don't pity a nigga. Because when you look around here, man, you look around, you be like, damn, it's like a church on every corner. But it's drug dealing, prostitution, women out of order, men out of order, lesbians, sissies, niggas robbing, niggas killing each other. This shit is Babylon, man. This shit is crazy. So, getting back to the thing, though, to see who you is. Like I said, God got a chosen people. This Deuteronomy 1:1. It say, these be the words which Moses, you remember when Moses, you know the story about the Red Sea, Moses came and spread the Red Sea or whatever, who he brought out of Egypt?
Who, the Israelites?
The children of Israel. The Israelites. That's who he brought out of Egypt. The Lord told Moses to go into Egypt and tell the Pharaoh to let my people go. That's a possessor. He was like, those are my people, let them go. So this is in Deuteronomy after Moses came and got us, brought us through the Red Sea, and God killed the Egyptians for us. And we came out, then first King Saul came, and we got the land of Israel. Then King Saul, the land of Canaan, and which was renamed Israel because of our forefather Jacob, which God renamed him Israel. And he had 12 sons, and therefore we are the Israelites, because we descend from one of them sons. Because the man carried the seed. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. That's what you are. So anyway, Moses brought us out through the wilderness. They ran around for 40 years. Joshua, when he took us into the promised land. After a while, a king rose up. King David, he rose up. The one that slayed the giant and all that. King David rose up. Then he had the son Solomon, which was the wisest man ever. These are our forefathers. These was real people. This ain't no fairy tale. This ain't no Sunday school, whatever. This is real book. So this is what Moses saying to us. It say, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness. So this one we was in the wilderness, and Moses then came and he's speaking to us. He like, this is what God is telling y'all. This is what God telling y'all. So I'm gonna step on. So this is how God feel about us. This is what God think about us.
So when you say us, who is us?
We Israelites. You Israelites.
Black people.
Yes.
Okay.
Black people ain't that. That's not our name, our nationality. We Israelites, but just to understand whatever.
Right. Who we talking
about?
Not
just, but listen, not just black people. Blacks, so-called Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because the natives would look just like me and you. More than likely, you could be like a Native American. More than likely, you got at least 50% of Native American in you, or something. All of us, more than likely. Cause my granddad used to go to the reservations in Tallahassee to see the other side of his family. But this is how God feel about the children of Israel. God say, this Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. He say, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Hold on, let me read that again. Just take it slow, and I'm gonna read it slower, because I know all people can't really hear like that, can't really comprehend, can't really understand like that. So I'm gonna read it slow. It say, for thou art an holy people. The word holy means separate.
Okay.
You are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. T-H-Y. The word thy is a possessive word. That's like thy shoes. Like, it's talking in some old English, but the word thy is a possessed word. It says, thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God, your God, has chosen thee. He chose you to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Let me read that last part again. It say, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now this is Moses, this is God, this is Moses talking to the children of Israel, relaying him to what God is saying, telling the children of Israel. Now I'm going to speed it up for you. So, this is book of Deuteronomy 28, which explains who we are and what's going on. So God said he was going to make us above all people on the face of the earth.
Okay.
But it ain't looking like we above all. By the fight, we on the bottom. But it's a reason why we is. Let's see what the reason is. Okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1.
Yes, sir.
It say, and it shall come to pass. Because now remember I read Deuteronomy 1 and 1. That's Moses was speaking to the children of Israel.
Right.
Okay. Deuteronomy 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently. That word hearken means
listen.
Listen.
Yeah,
if you listen real close, it say thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God. The voice of God is this Bible. It's this Bible. That's what the voice of God is. To observe and to do all his commandments. So it say you need to be observing, you need to pay attention and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God, your God, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. But the word Deuteronomy itself, it means two sides, duo. It's a flip to it. We made a covenant with the Most High God. We say we was gonna do something and we ain't do it. I can prove that too. I ain't gonna try to let you know how to go back in Exodus and stuff when it comes out. So I'm just getting main to the point, which is Deuteronomy 28, which proves who we are. It say the book of Deuteronomy, because the verses 1 through 14 show you all the blessings, what you gonna have. I can read a couple on, just 1, 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shall thou be in the city. So in the city we go in, and we gonna be blessed. And blessed shall they be in the field. Everything we got going on in the field is gonna be blessed. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body. Your children gonna be blessed. You're gonna have good children. You ain't gonna have no problem with none. And the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kind, and thy flocks of thy sheep. So it's just going into, you gonna be blessed.
Yeah.
And it say, blessed shall thy basket and thy store be. That's going into your pocket, your money, what you store your stuff in, your businesses gonna be blessed. But when we go down to 15, it say, but it's contrary to blessings. It say, it shall come to pass if thou would not hearken, if you won't listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Learn what this Bible is saying. To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. What are curses? Curses good or bad?
Definitely bad. So
it say, cursed shall thou be in the city. So now, like, I done been in Chicago, I'm finna go to California, San Francisco, LA. I done been up and down to North, Indianapolis. I done been in a lot of major cities. In every major city I've been into, even small town. When I go in the hood, because I'm going to go in the hood. When I go in the hood looking for what I be looking for, whatever, then, nigga, the hood is always full of my people. The worst side of any city is where the black people live. So the Bible say, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. So we're cursed in the field. Sugarcane fields, cotton fields, tobacco fields, you name it. We curse right now in the fields. On the football fields, in your field of study, your job or whatever. It ain't equal for you. It ain't equal for you. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. It say, verse 32, it say, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. Whose sons and daughters was given unto another people? Our sons and daughters was given unto another people in slavery. The so-called black man, the so-called Native American, and the Hispanic man. Their children was given into another people, and thy eyes shall look. You ever seen Toy of the Slave? It say, and their eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long. Only thing you can do is sit there and look. They Master Charles come and take your baby, and they sell him off to Master Williams in North Carolina. You in Mississippi. Only thing you can do is sit there and cry. You gotta say 20 years a slave, the lady crying all day. They done sold her churns out to the other plantation. And dude like, man, shut the hell up. Yeah. Only thing she could do is sit there and cry. It say, and thy eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. You ain't gonna have no kind of might to get your children back. No military might, no financial might. You ain't gonna have no might of getting your kids back. Only thing you can do is sit there and look and cry. Now let's get some more. What it's saying. Let's get some. I'm gonna get more to the point. Now, it say, verse 45 say, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee. Hold on, let me get 37. It say, let me get 37. It say, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations. A proverb is like a wise saying. It's like, niggas love chicken and watermelon. Niggas always late. A byword is African American. Oh, I'm black. Nigga, what else? Nigga, they always got some word for nigga, negro, porch monkeys. A byword is anything out your God-given name. You really an Israelite. But you don't know this. Because the whole world came against you to get you to forget who the hell you is. Because if you ever remember who you is, a lot of people going to be in trouble. So it say, and thou shalt become an astonishment. When you walk down the street, you see a nigga with his pants down there around his thighs and shit, twisting his head. That's an astonishment. That's like, nigga, all people bugged out their mind. A proverb and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. Because we done been scattered in all nations. Them slave ships went a lot of places. Everybody had us in slavery. The Chinese people had us in slavery. Shit, we built a Great Wall of China. Niggas don't know that. Niggas don't know no history. Niggas ain't reading nothing. They taught you not to read. They used to put you to death if they caught you reading. Especially this Bible. They want to teach you this because you can't get rid of the word of God. God say, I don't give a damn if nothing don't be there. My word gonna be there. I'm just waiting on y'all niggas to snap out of it and get your mind right. So we gonna keep going. It say, thou shalt begot sons and daughters, verse 41. But thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. So we're having babies in slavery. But motherfucker come, your baby get nursed up big enough, it get 2 or 3 years old, better walk, man. That baby get sold off. And ain't damn thing you can do about it. So let's keep going. It say, verse 45 say, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because their hearken is not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee, which he told you to do. And they shall be upon thee for a sign. What a sign do? If I see the big McDonald arches, what they do? What a sign do?
Make you want to go to them.
No, a sign identifies something. Like if I see your street sign, I see the sign, oh, I know, nigga, I'm on Lim Turner. It identifies something or someone or place. A sign identifies something. Like, oh, I see that. Oh, okay, that's that's the Honey Dripper house right there. That's what a sign do. And say, and for a wonder, when you see a nigga be one like, damn, that's the people of God. And upon thy seed forever. So this ain't about it's old. Oh, they were talking about them. That's old. That's the old. That back then they talk. It say they gonna be upon your seed forever. These curses. It say, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore, it say, okay, since you don't want to serve me, hard-headed niggas, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Nah, your friends. Thy enemies. Nah, just some other people, man. And God love them too. It say you gonna serve your enemies. It say, which the Lord shall send against thee. Because God sent them people over there on the west coast of Africa to get our ass. Because we won't do what he say do. Because they ain't white man ain't came up with no bright idea his down south. That's the caveman. He ain't come up with nothing. But anyway, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. So when you want something to eat, where you go?
Get something to eat.
From what? Whenever you had to get something to eat, who you get it from?
The white man. I don't fucking know.
Which one of our people own the chicken fighter or anything like where we get food from? No, none of them, dog.
The red truck.
Where he get all his meat and stuff from?
What you say? It's somebody behind the scenes.
Where he get all his meat from? From the white man.
From the white man.
It say where they get on at. And in thirst. If you want water, you gotta go to them. I want that bill, nigga, that's they shit. I want the fifth on yak, nigga, I gotta go to them. I got to. It say, and they necking it. I want clothes, man. My people don't own no textile motherfucking company. We ain't got no acres and acres of motherfucking cotton and motherfucking material. They mean they're spending yarn and making textile and they cutting out and making clothes. Nigga, we want clothes, we gotta go to them. Even if you make your clothes at home, you gotta buy the textiles from them. You gotta get everything for them. And they say, and in want of all things, I want a toothpick. Nigga, you gotta go. I need a toothbrush. You gotta go to them. And he
so read that again. Read that part again.
Let me read it again. It say, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. So since you didn't want to do what I say do, I'm gonna make you serve your enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger. So if you want something to eat, you gotta serve your enemy. If I want to eat, dog, guess what I gotta do? I hate nigga getting up at 5:30 in the morning. But guess what I gotta do? Nigga, I gotta get up, go to these motherfucking job, be there at 7 the motherfucking clock, work motherfucking 10-hour motherfucking day. When I leave that bitch, I work all week, nigga, I get paid on Friday. Nigga, 9, I gotta kick my check right back out of them. Cause now light bill, insurance, mortgage, I gotta put some gas in this bitch. Nigga, we need to go to the grocery store. Nigga, this. I need these shoes go in. Nigga, you gotta pay for everything. Cell phone bill, dude.
Yeah.
They got you. You gotta pay taxes. They take, first of all, they already took money out my damn check, nigga, before I even see the motherfucker. It's that's letting you know that your enemy is a man. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Nigga, who had yokes of iron on their neck? We had yokes of iron on our neck. He say, and let me get him back, bro. He shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck until he have destroyed thee. Until you be destroyed. Not dead, like physically, like you dead something. Your mind destroyed. Now you like, oh, I'm black. Oh, I'm African American. You know, Africa is the name of a white man, Leo Scipio Africanus, which was a white Roman general, and Amerigo Vespucci, which they named America after. That's 2 white men. Nigga, I ain't come from no 2 white men. I can't put them on my name. Then second of all, you older than your nationality. Because the term African American ain't come about until like 1986, 1987 from Jesse Jackson. I'm older than that.
Yeah, I ain't older than that.
Well, it was just coming about around the time you were born.
Right.
How is that? So what your mom and daddy was?
Right. Africans.
They ain't Africans.
Right. I'm just saying, that's what they probably was
called. No, they ain't never called us Africans. They called us Negroes. They called us black before then. At one point they called us Afro-Americans. A hairstyle. I ain't shitting you.
Right.
It said, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. What's the symbol of America?
The eagle.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. When they came over there, we didn't understand. A nation of fierce continents, which shall not regard the person of old. They don't care about your old people, nor show favor to the young. And they don't give a damn about your young folk. Now, how did we get over here in America?
The slave ships.
Okay, that's in the Bible. Verse 6 to 8. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Now, the word Egypt in the Bible got a meaning. Like, the Bible is like his own thesaurus. It's his own dictionary. It explains everything. But you just got to you got to understand how to read the Bible. You just got to understand how to read. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. It say, I am the Lord thy God, which I brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So Egypt is the word synonymous for bondage. Egypt is a Greek word. That land over there is not named Egypt. It was always named Mizraim. That's the land of Ham. That's the real Africans, the Hamites. We ain't from Ham. We from Sham. We Shemitic people. We are not Africans. That's why no Africans ever came over here and like, let our people go. Matter of fact, when the Africans see you, he be like, you're not my brother. Fuck you. Africans don't fuck with us. You hang with any Africans? No, they don't come over here and hang with us in the hood. You just see, I remember Ether them and all that in there, but no, they don't really deal with us. When they come over here, they don't bring you in on the BP store and be like, hey man, they go move over there in the white folk neighborhood. They don't deal with us, man. Just straight up. They don't deal with us. So, the Bible say, this how we got over here. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, which means slavery, bondage, again, with ships. So we gonna come over here by the way of ships. It say by the way whereof I spake unto you. The same way I'm telling you, this how y'all gonna go into slavery. Y'all gonna go into slavery on ships. If you look through history, look at anything, we the only nation of people that ever been through slavery on slave, then went into slavery on slave ship as a whole nation of people. Thou shalt see it no more again, and we ain't gonna see our homeland no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy for bondmen, slave men, and bondwomen, slave women. And no man shall buy you. That buy you is an old Quaker word for nobody ain't gonna be able to redeem you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to get you out of this situation. Martin Luther King is nobody. Only how we gonna get out of this situation is when we start keeping God's commandment. First of all, you got to figure out who you are in the Bible. Nobody can read this Bible and be like, whatever, I believe in God or whatever, and you not know who you are in the Bible. Because God say this about a nation of people. He say, as it is written. It's written in the book of Malachi. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And the Bible say, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God because God hate a nation of people? It say, God forbid. It say, no. I'm going to read on a little bit more. It say, for he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So God going to deal with, God then already made a choice of people who he dealing with. Like I showed you back in Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, he said, I have chosen you to be a special people to me. Y'all are my people. I'm going to prove that some more. Because there's a lot of stuff in the Bible. Niggas, you ain't never read, you'll never see this come out of no church. No, you'll never. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. It say, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. You're going to start to come and find out that the word Israel, the Bible only talks about Israel, but it's only dealing with Israel. It ain't dealing with no other nation of people. It saying, ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. Because right now we're ashamed to be Israelites. We're ashamed to be who we are. We really don't know. We're ashamed of ourselves, period. So that's why we hang on to so much stuff. All women got all the weave in their head. All women walking around with pants and stuff on. Like, that's emasculate bullshit. That's a sin. Anyway, that's I ain't gonna get that deep. That's lame. But it say, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. So God is only the God of Israel. God is only the God of Israel. Luke 1:6-8. The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 6-8. It say, blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. God is only our God. And when we get, and when his, so the judgment ain't just going to go on the other nations. It's going to go on the Israelites too that's not keeping his commandments. Because if you go into the last book of the Bible, Revelation 22:14, it say, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. It say, for without are dogs. Now, I'm going to tell you something, it's finna be real crucial. It say, for without are dogs. That dogs he talking about is the other nations. God called all other people heathens or dogs. It say, and sorcerers and whoremongers. These of all people, sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and adulterers and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Because God like, all y'all been telling all these lies. But when I return, because this didn't happen. America is not the first empire that rose up. All the empires that rose up and fell. But listen, this book is a true book. This book is a true book, man. You know, it give you all the answers to everything. Because they say, let me go back to 14. They say, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. Now, them gates into the city is talking about the kingdom of heaven. But the kingdom of heaven going to be right here on earth. So it's gonna be decked out too. We got next. The next kingdom that rise up here is gonna be ran by the so-called black man, Hispanic, and Native American. We gonna be the people that's run the whole earth, and it ain't gonna never change back. This giving the description of what heaven is, and because how many gates you think at the kingdom of heaven? What they tell you at church?
One gate.
The one big pearly gate, or everybody come down, hey, the babies away. Yeah, right. The Bible don't say that. The Bible say this. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates had 12 angels. So in our kingdom, it's gonna be 12 gates, and at them gates, it's gonna be 12 angels restricting entrance and exit and entrance of them gates. If you were coming up there, they putting you to death, and names written thereon. And so it's names written on these gates, these 12 gates, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So, if you're an Israelite, you need to know what tribe you from, because you got to understand what gate you going to go to. And second of all, if you ain't an Israelite, you walk up to that gate, you getting put to death. We are not from, say Africa. They never called that land Africa, because that's the name of some white dude. That's just some lies that.
What's the white dude name again?
What are the names of white people?
No, the name that they got the African name from, the white guy.
Oh, Leo Scipio Africanus.
Okay. Leo Scipio Africanus.
That's his name. That's what the name Africa. Now
what was the American one again?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Okay.
He was a map maker, a navigator or something.
Okay.
It say, but Jerusalem, which this is the book of Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. It say, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. We come from Jerusalem. That's the mother. That's the land. That's the what you calling it on the Garden of Eden. That's what it is. That's what we come from now. That's what we really from. And see, when people read this Bible, you think you know what the Bible say? You don't. You've been taught the Bible by your enemy. People that them fool. And then second of all, when you go in these churches, they don't understand the Bible neither, because it's something that they not doing. God ain't just gonna reveal his word to you just to give you his word. You just some old wicked ass dumb nigga that don't even know who the hell you are. So this how you understand the word of God, how when you start reading, he'll start revealing things to you. Psalms 111 verse 10, it say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of the Lord, you gonna fear his judgment. You know, hey, I'm eating pork, man, whatever, God gonna judge you for that. I'm a whoremonger out here, God gonna judge you for that. Nigga, a murderer out here. So he say if you look at your brother with hate, nigga, you a murderer. So God gonna judge us for these sins that we doing if we don't repent and get ourselves right. It say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So you're gonna be wise when you start to learn to fear the Lord. You're gonna start being wise. You're gonna be like, boy, I gotta keep the commandments. I'm gonna keep the commandment. That's wisdom. Wisdom is keeping God's commandments. You're gonna find out this whole world. And now the other people know what this book say, but they just out to make sure you don't never have an understanding of it. It say a good understanding have all they that do his commandments. So the only way you're gonna have a good understanding of this Bible, you gotta be doing his commandments. I wear the fringes in my clothes. I know you be noticed I have these fringes in my clothes with a ribbon of blue. Because that's in the Bible. Book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. It say, speak unto the children of Israel. So he telling Moses, speak to the children of Israel. Talk to them. And bid them, command them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. And we still generating, ain't we? So we should be still putting fringes in our border. And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. I'm going to tell you why he wants you to do this. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye might look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them. And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which you used to go a whoring. So this gonna remind you, stop chasing behind and with all the old shit you do with your own. Oh, that motherfucker fine as hell, boy. Stop doing that. Stop finding this. Gonna remind me, because if I try to pick up a little chicken something down there, what this is on your clothes? And then now I gotta explain to her what this is and everything. God is a wise God, man. Everything he tell you to do is spiritual. It's for your good. God is one of us. He look just like us. He look just like us. You know what I'm saying? We was made in his image. Daniel 7 and 9. It say I beheld to the throne. This Daniel looking at a vision. He's seeing God. I beheld to the thrones was cast down. That means all these kingdoms was cast down, like America and everything. It say, and the Ancient of Days did sit. God is the Ancient of Days, whose garment was white as snow. So he got on a garment. He got on clothes, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Who got wool on this planet? Who got woolly hair? We do. Christ is described the same way. Daniel 10 and 5. This is Christ that been one in here. Everybody, probably a lot of people know Revelation 1 and 14. With his head and his hair was white like wool. But it say, then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins was girded with fine gold of Uphaz. He got on a gold with a green he just got this to go we talking about, and his body was like the barrel. He got on like that word barrel is green. He got on a green like garment, and his face has the appearance of lightning, and his eyes lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass. What polished brass look like? Or way darker, your complexion, that's like polished brass. If you look up Google polished brass, that's what it is. It says his arms and it. He's describing Christ what he looked like, and they always describe in Revelation when he got woolly hair and everything. Christ was a black man. Everybody knew he was. This dude here is Caesar Borgia. This not Christ. We ain't saying that, but we saying that's a depiction. Because if you read on Revelation 1 and 14, that's what it describes. It don't describe that. That dude there is the 6th Pope of Rome son, a grandson. His name is Caesar Borgia. They had a TV show about the Borgias on HBO.
Okay.
When they faking the Last Supper and all that, that's them and his family. Mm-hmm. That's the Renaissance Christ. That's the devil on earth. That's the dude that deceived the whole world. Everybody was deceived by him, because you'll see, look at if you see his image, that's Jesus. Niggas, grandmamas and mamas and people had this dude picture in their house. You go to some churches, even in the black community, this picture in there. Because image mean everything. Right. You could get these people, this image is nowhere in the Bible, but right. This image is in the Bible. Okay. So I ain't finna keep you long. These the tribes who we are, and these who we are. This who we are, and this where we at today. Okay. It's still people on there left on the other side of remnant, but I got, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go too though. But you did.
What happened
and
to
you
my
listen.
give me another one. What I did with it? Might be in the house.
He too long.
All right, that's what it is, man. Bless up, man.
Yeah,
Black Thoughts
I
Podcast, man.
Get
BTP.
it.
We talking to Rick, the ruler.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Bless up, Duval, 904, Jacksonville, Florida. Black Thoughts Podcast.